Once upon a time, on a drizzly November night, I ventured down to Dundas Square with my fellow dock-making tech wizard, Craig, on an important mission. It was the launch of the new PS4, or in layman's terms, the launch of a new video game system. We didn't know who we would meet or what we would find, but we did have one objective in mind: to tell a story that reflected the quirky entrepreneurial spirit of women who are passionate about art and technology. That is, women who are passionate about video games. From the moment of its inception to tonight's celebration, She Got Game has grown, and frankly taken on a life of its own. But that shouldn't come as any surprise. After all, this is a project built around the lives and experiences of so many different creative individuals. What kind of individuals? Well, let's take a moment to rewind and reflect on who we've met so far. When we first hit the streets, our focus was on the die-hard game fans. That's where we met our friend Danny, who's now actually starring in one of our upcoming music videos. At the Xbox One launch, we dove more into the marketing side of gaming when we met Marianne at Future Shop. We also met Eric, the lead developer of Assassin's Creed, who gave us some insight into the way large game companies think about creating female lead characters. As you may know, one of our goals with She Got Game is to introduce gaming culture to newcomers, especially women. So my crew and I headed over to Hamilton to meet Mark at his retro game shop 1UP Games. Mark offered me some expert advice about where to start if you're curious about games but don't have much experience playing. I also talked to Sarah, who shared her experiences at the shop and as a writer for an indie game site. Finally, I was lucky enough to get a one-on-one gaming lesson from one of the employees' daughters, Megan. She's only 12, but she taught me how to game like a pro. Maybe you're wondering, aren't there already groups out there who are fighting for more diversity and gender equality in game development? Well, the answer is absolutely yes. Take Dames Making Games, for instance. This feminist not-for-profit organization holds monthly workshops and seminars for dames who want to create games of their own. At their speaker social, we met some awesome women like Google Glass pioneer Macy, indie game producer MC, and OCAD master's student Ifat, who's developing a game for her thesis. We also wanted to experience the social side of gaming, so we made our way to the fancy video game party at the Art Gallery of Ontario. Who ever thought we'd be playing indie party games while jamming to club music in an art gallery? That was made possible thanks to Jim and Marie, two movers and shakers whose goal is to change the way we perceive and interact with games. This project is fueled by interconnectedness. Games bring people together, and people work together to create them. Consider this documentary a social tool for like-minded creative souls to learn about each other's work, and for women to have a platform for gaining recognition and respect in the gaming world. So maybe you're an indie game developer like Cassie or Brittany. Maybe you're a concept artist like Kim. Maybe you're in a video game band like Press Start to Play. Maybe you're a programming whiz like Christine Love. Maybe you've done a bit of everything and now act as a mentor like Sheila. Or maybe you're like Jeremy, someone who has always loved gaming and who supports our cause. Whatever your connection to video games, we encourage you to get involved, to share your experiences with the She Got Game community, either behind the scenes or on camera. Friends, this is just the beginning. We are limited only by our attitudes and imagination.